Hello there. This is the Bravo Nation call for whatever day it is, October 11th, 2016. And I wanted to talk a little bit, especially after some of the training we've been going through. But Jody Lynn Carter did a call on Dare to Dream last night that was just um, it was World Series seventh game at the plate, needing a grand slam, and she hits it not for a home run out of the park. She just nailed it. Sitting in a Chick-fil-A, totally uncomfortable in public, trying to do a call. But I Jody Lynn Carter, and this is kind of a personal thing for me. I wasn't sure about this coaching thing. I wasn't. I didn't want to be a coach. In fact, the first 3 weeks, I did everything to tell myself, do not get sucked into this. Don't get sucked into this. Don't get sucked into this. And I finally decided to, because so many of the people that were in the challenge group that I were in were saying that I was inspiring them, that I was helping them. Doug, you've got to be a coach. We can't imagine, you not helping people and being there for us, down the road. And the only way you're going to be able to do that is if you're a coach. And so I went ahead and got in. John Mattis and Jamie, some of the other people, Randall Bates, some of the other guys that are diamonds now, kind of talked me into it. So I got in. Nancy Dalmas is another one. So got in and just kind of kept doing the coaching thing, but just, sharing what it was, what Shakeology and the workouts were doing for me. But I really wanted to say thank you to Casey, because at the time I'd lost, and this was exactly a year ago. So 1 year ago, coming up, I think this weekend, if I'm not mistaken, could be wrong. I had a chance to go to Jacksonville. I had to fly to Birmingham, Alabama, and I knew that I could fly to Jacksonville, then to Birmingham, and it wouldn't really cost me that much to take that flight to go to Jacksonville on Saturday and then Sunday go to Birmingham. So I was just going to leave a day early and go to the Super Saturday in Jacksonville, because Casey was talking. Casey had been asked to speak. He just won the $100,000 that summer, and Casey was being asked to speak, and they decided to make it a surprise that I was coming. So John Mattis and I were kind of his John at the time had probably lost 80 pounds, 75 pounds, whatever. He's lost close to 200 now. My goal was to lose 55, and I think I'd lost 45 by that Super Saturday. My goal, I think, was to lose 55 at the time. I wanted to lose 55 by Thanksgiving. That's what it was. And I'd lost probably about 40 or 45. And then, at Thanksgiving, I'd lost 65. Yeah, there's what you do with goals. Anyway, but I had gotten on my neck right here, I had gotten a pretty serious skin cancer growth, very aggressive. It was threatening to go into my muscle tissue. And if it went into my muscle tissue, they were talking about having to remove all these muscles that are right here. Your neck kind of needs those muscles to move. They were concerned that it was going to migrate into muscle tissue, so they wanted to get it out right away. So I walked in thinking I was getting a consult and found myself, planted face first in a surgeon's table, getting my neck cut open, and they took an 8-inch gash out of my neck for cancer. Stitched me all back up and everything. But I remember, realizing that, when they told me what it was and that it was pretty serious and everything else, this was before they had cut the swath out of it. I had just gotten the biopsy back that week that said it was cancer, and I was heading to Jacksonville. And the next time I walked in was for a consult for surgery, and that was the week later after I got back from Birmingham, and that's when they cut me. But anyway, Jody Carter is the one that made me realize I wanted to be a coach. I mean, really wanted to be a coach. She walked up to me, and she was the most sincere, caring person. She doesn't know me. I mean, my gosh, I just started working out August 3rd. I mean, she didn't know me from Adam. And she reached out to me and came up to me and just told me she was praying for me and that whatever I needed. And I swear that woman, if I would have said, I need you to fly to Battle Creek and hold my hand for the surgery, she would have done it. I almost can tell you, you think she wouldn't, not knowing me and who am I and a stranger? I'm telling you, she would have done it. That's what she left me feeling. And I realized if these are the type of people that I'm going to be involved with, in Dare to Dream, I don't know how I can't have these people in my life. What how would you not want people like that in your life? Those people are rare. And anyway, so that's what I realized. And Jody last night talked about how she built this business. And she talked about building your pipeline. And one of the areas that I realized that I've really, really messed up in is I've talked to a lot of people about Beachbody and about helping them with their weight loss. A lot of people. Some people have told me no. To be honest, that's been very few people. A lot of people have told me I'm going to try something different. I'm going to try Weight Watchers. I'm going to try whatever. I'm going to try this, that. I'm going to try and work out on my own. I'm going to try the clean eating thing on my own. They tell me they're going to try their own thing or other excuses. I just don't have the time. Time's not real good right now. I'm traveling too much, or it might be money. I don't have the money right now to get started. But that's. It's funny because I look at how much money that being in Beachbody has saved me just from medication, just from pills I'm not taking. Oh my gosh. I save $80 a month in pills I don't take. So, and my insurance is going up. My company just told me next year. So that's even better. So yeah, so it just keeps getting better. Anyway, so, I look at all the things that it helped me with. And, one of the things I haven't done a good job with, saying all of that, is the people that never told me no, but that admitted they needed help, but they were going to try in another way to do it. I haven't done a good job following up with them. And Jody shared, a story from one of her coaches that, her pipeline is freaking huge, and she can just go in and, follow up with it, just a ton of people, because she's done a great job of keeping them. I haven't. I realized today, where's my follow-up list? I don't have one. It's kind of just by guessing, by gosh, oh yeah, I remember talking to them 6 months ago, and I wonder how they're doing, and I'll check in with them. But to have I'm scared that if I went back and tried to reconstruct that list, how many people would be on it. And the thing that I realize is that until they tell you no, those are the people you should be checking in with every month. Every month, standing appointment. I'm going to spend time checking in with those people that didn't tell me no, but didn't tell me yes either, and just see if there isn't a way I can help them. So I guess that's what I'm looking at is, just the follow-up list, making sure that you're treating this like a business and actually writing down the names of everybody that you talk to, crossing them off if they flat out tell you no. I'll never do Beachbody. I hate it. Whatever. I mean, if they flat out tell you no and they're, pretty stern about it, don't ever contact me again, basically. Cross those people off. But everybody else, you need to have on a follow-up list, and you need to be keeping that handwritten on a legal sheet, whatever you got to do. And then every month go down that list and message everybody on that list. I'm going to try. This is going to be an undertaking to end all undertakings, but I'm going to try and put my list back together from a year, 13 months of me and a coach and all the people that I've talked to. I'm afraid it's going to be a big list. And then I'm going to be really beating myself up. But I need to do that. I need to go back and take care of that. And I need to continue to reach out. Jody told me once that she didn't have time for anything else but the vitals. So all she did was work out, drink her shake, invite 3 people a day, add 3 people to her Facebook every day, and do her PD. And she did actually more PD. That's why they call her the PD queen, because she would do audiobooks back and forth to work, and she drove 35, 40 minutes to work every day. So hour and a half minimum probably of PD a day, and she was working 6 days a week. So yeah, that's why she's got so many PD books under her belt. Anyway, so I think that's all she did. She didn't do anything else. She didn't start a fancy website. She didn't go out and do, videos. She didn't get model, glamour shots taken. She didn't do any of that. She just did what she had to. And she posted. She just posted a couple of times a day saying, hey, I'm working out. Wow, this is what I'm doing. She just didn't do anything else but the vitals. And and she built an elite business in an hour a day, because she just didn't vary from the vitals. She just didn't. It was every day, which 3 people did I invite today? Oh, if they didn't tell me no, they go on my follow-up list, and I'm going to hit them later. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that's just a lesson to me that you have to treat it like a business. You got to write stuff down. You have to go after it. But Jody, if you ever listen to this, thank you. I've told you this before. You're the reason I'm here. Casey's the reason I'm here, but you're the reason I stuck, and you still are. And I just think that, you just have a real way of looking at things, and I'm just really proud that you're my friend, and excited just of being able to just continue to build this with the people that dare to dream. So that's my story, I guess, and that's what I'm going to tell, Bravo Nation is, guys, if it's a legal pad, if it's a journal, it's a book, whatever, every single person that you say the word Beachbody to or Shakeology to, write them in that book. And until they tell you to get lost and unfriend you on Facebook, you just keep asking them every month. And that consistent pattern will develop an income. It can't not do it. And the proof is in what Jody did, because Jody even said in her call last night, she decided to prove if you could do it with just the 4 vitals and doing nothing extra. And she went elite. And then she did nothing extra. So it was I just did what they told me. So, she's the proof. So anyway, so you guys have a great night, and I'm going to sign off now, and just own your day. Bring the joy to a whole bunch of people. So many people to help. And they just need to get the weight off and feel better about themselves. And that's what we want to do. So love you guys. Saying sayonara from Bravo Nation.